I got a serious question. If you work private security right now, how do you feel like your pay is? Is it below average, decent, good, great, awesome pay? How do you feel about your pay? Now, if you're sitting here watching this video and you're thinking, well, I make great pay. I just bought a house, or I just moved into an awesome apartment, and I'm living the life. I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm doing okay. Now, what's that base off of? If you're constantly working double shifts, or you're working way past 40 hours a week, maybe 50 hours, 60 hours, 70 hours, 80 hours, 100 hours a week, you're going to get burned out sooner or later. Keep doing this for 1 or 2 years, you are going to get burned out. Please listen to the message I have for you guys. I've known people in law enforcement who have considered themselves making pretty good money. And what they're doing is they're pulling these double shifts. On their days off, they're coming in to work overtime. And they live in a nice house. They have nice cars. They're living the life. But let me tell you, this is not the way to live. Now, you can obviously live however you want, but I'll tell you that this is something that's not natural, and you're going to get burned out. And sometimes what happens is this overtime, it gets cut. Come on, guys. I've been in combined law enforcement and security for over 23 years. I've seen security officers, and I've been there also. I've seen them, struggle to make ends meet because they constantly work overtime, and all of a sudden the overtime gets cut off, or they get some type of injury where they can only work their regular work week, working light duty. All these years they depended on overtime, and all of a sudden that day comes when they realized, wait a minute, I'm not bringing home the same amount. Then you might start getting some marital problems if you are in a married relationship, or some problems with your significant other if you share the bills, because you're not meeting your end of the bargain. I've seen guys out there and gals buy these expensive homes, and they can't afford it without the additional overtime or a side hustle. You guys, the side hustles sometimes get old. They stop becoming side hustles. That overtime just gets cut off, and you are faced with reality, and that reality is you live way beyond your means. Guys, if you're in security, even law enforcement, and you feel like your pay is just awesome, but that's based on double shifts and overtime, that is not natural. You're going to get burned out. You're going to be more sick than usual. Your bones become more delicate. Look at your food, your diet, okay? And I've worked so many years on the street. When you're hungry, you go to wherever is open. Okay, today I admittedly went to Popeye's Chicken, my favorite place, by the way. Greasy, oily, tastes awesome, but not good for the arteries. That chicken is better than Church's Chicken. It's better than KFC. It is the chicken. But you know what? It's tough. It's tough when you're working out there, and that's kind of like the only place to eat. I mean, your diet, what I'm saying is your diet suffers. Workout, okay? After you work your 16-hour shift or 20-hour shift, are you at the gym? Are you going for your runs? Are you going for your calisthenics, your exercises? Because as much as I want to say how awesome I am, I don't do it. I get burned out. And then I say I'll do it tomorrow. I'll work out tomorrow. Or I'll eat differently tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't come because, again, I'm stuck in the field. Or tomorrow, I just get burned out and I just want to go home and go to sleep. And it just seems like when you're working all this overtime that it's a new normal. It's a new normal because that's the way that you're accustomed to life, by working all these hours. And it is not healthy, guys. If you're in security, I want you to consider moving up the ranks to a management position. Okay, or a security company that is going to value your time, your experience, your skills, your abilities. Or I want you to level it up and start your own security company. You can be the captain of your own ship. You will sail your own destiny. How awesome is it to wake up and know, hey, I'm the boss. I am the boss and I make up my own schedule. Obviously, you have to earn that right, and it takes like 2 years to get to that level. But now you have your own place of employment. You are the boss. You set the standards. You set the expectations. It is you. It's 100% you for now. And then you start to realize, well, wait a minute. It's really all about the employees. Prize your employees. If you need to criticize them, do that in a private area where no one else can hear. Motivate them. That's all I got, guys. Please do not be in the same security position for 10 years, for 20 years. It goes by fast. Very fast. Take care, guys.